Hello everybody, my name is Arkosi and welcome to the IoE SMP and the center of the universe, at least in our little world. This is a server I play on with a small group of my friends, and this is our newest season where we have enacted something special. You've probably noticed already, but we're completely surrounded by a small world border, and that's what's bringing so much challenge into the season and what's got me so excited to play. Now, in order to make this all possible, we did some research until we found a seed and an area to make our spawn that contained a nether fortress and the stronghold, all within a small area. The world is about a week old, so let's recap how we got to this point. Our world started as a little bitty 50 by 50 and is slowly expanding about 5 blocks every day. We started off with 1 cow and great plans to keep old Bessie around, solving our food issues completely, but as you'll see, things don't often go according to plan around here.
Baby zombie.
Help!
Oh my god!
You just killed a cow?
Yep, the cow's dead.
I got that on camera, don't worry. Oh, I'm
What
gonna die. I'm gonna die.
happened?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna
The
die.
skeleton shot the cow.
Are you kidding me?
And so it begins. Nevertheless, we forged on with some caving, a light arson break, and some more caving. What?
Joe's just died to a skeleton.
That's on the freaking. Oh my god, you picked up my sword!
Our next big step, and probably the most important thing we've done so far, was trapping some naturally spawned zombie villagers and a witch in order to begin their conversion process.
Oh, come on, into the hole, guy.
Over here. Walk this way. I might have. Oh.
Oh,
If we give ourselves a look into the where are they now, you'll see our villager breeder. We've got a small iron farm going up there with some additional villagers. And there's about 300 more in here. So that's a success. But don't worry, that wasn't enough to stop us from our occasional outbreaks of terror.
Where? Where? Hey, we got a chicken? Where?
Ah, he's attacking me!
Yeah, just stop. Don't let the chicken
Hey, we got
die.
a chicken!
We began a small farm too, but still lacking in resources, we headed back underground to varying success. What? You thought it was safe here? Let me in!
yeah, he's geared up, isn't he?
Since that first day, we've continued to expand, including building a small but very efficient mob farm, extending our storage capacity, and recently setting up a bit of a villager trading hall. And of course, my most recent work, a little building here inside. You can see we have our bee farm. And down here is access to the aforementioned mob farm in there. So yeah, we've decided we wanted to go in a sort of new direction with the building theme of this season, with something sort of industrial or weird. It's definitely new for me, so this is my first build in this style, but I'm excited to see where it goes and see what everyone else comes up with. Now that you're all caught up, let's get to our next project. So over here at our villager trading area, we have our farmer. And our farmer, he likes pumpkins and he likes melons. And we like giving him pumpkins and melons because they're pretty easy to grow. However, our current farm is still a manual one, and that's a little bit annoying. I think we should go ahead and automate it, and we're going to do that over in the old farming area. Things didn't exactly go to plan while I was gathering all the materials. But more important than the loss of my life and my gear is the loss of our dear friend Butters. Butters was with me since day one, so I think before we do anything else, we need to build Butters a memorial. Okay, now that we gathered all our materials, I think it's time to start building. Now, the idea I have for this project is kind of to build a big tower that we can eventually fill up with more and more farms, since we have such a limited space on the server. So I'm going to go ahead and start building this farm, and I'm going to do it up in the sky to leave a little bit of area underneath as a collection for all of our future farms. And there we have it, our little musical farm is done. The design, by the way, is from the famous Il Mango. And yeah, so far it's working very well. As you can see, we've already gathered a bunch of pumpkins and melons. So I think the next step is going to be to start designing a tower that we can build up around it. So here I am in my creative world. You can see, well, many of my builds, but also the most recent one where I started planning it out. And of course, like anyone who's ever built in Minecraft, it's a nice start to get a little build palette. And here's what I had for this one. And while I'm very happy with how it turned out, I really didn't use too much of this mangrove wood. And so I want to lean into that a little bit more with the next one. In addition, I used a lot of this mud brick, which I love, but is very difficult to grind manually. And we simply don't have enough glass bottles to make a good mud farm. So for this next build, I'm going to use our same deep slate and mangrove, in addition with some tough and smooth basalt, I think. And then if we want those lighter accents that we got from the mud, then we'll try and use jungle wood instead, since that's so much easier to get. And then I also really like these bricks and terracotta colors for industrial style. But those are also going to be a little bit more limited. So for now, we're going to start off with this and see what happens. I went ahead and laid out the size of our pumpkin and melon farm just so we remember what dimensions we're building. And I think I want to start here at the base with something quite sturdy looking. So I'm going to use mostly these dark blocks and deep slate. And then we'll see if we can work in some of the woods a little bit later. So it's the next day, and here's what I came up with. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's something new, it's something different. Like I said before, this build style, I'm trying to sort of push myself in a new direction. So yeah, not everything is going to work out perfectly, which yeah, you can see here. This was my first attempt, and it's okay. I'm confident something good could have come out of this, but you know, sometimes in building and in design, you just need a fresh start. So that's what I decided to do here, and I didn't record as much of the process as I intended, but yeah, pretty happy with how it went. I implemented all the block types that I wanted to, except for the jungle wood. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I did end up using a bit more bricks than I expected. I remembered our villager can actually trade for clay and for bricks, so that's why that's in there. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I think some of the details might change once we get it built in survival, but we'll go ahead and see how close we can get it and start gathering all the materials. All right, there we go. I think we have just about everything. Whatever we don't have yet, we'll grab it later. So let's get to work and start building.
Hi. I like how you built this building.
Wee-hoo! Oh, that hurt. Missed the water, you know?
Oh,
Ouch.
It happens, it happens.
I hate it.
Oh
when you
my
do
god,
water.
that scared me.
The villager just cruising by on a minecart?
Yeah, he was speeding. Okay, I think it's done.
Oh. I kind of crazy that you built that entire thing in like 3 hours.
Yeah, it did go faster than I expected it to.
It's very like industrial. I mean, it's exactly what I kind of expected for industrial.
Yeah, that's nice.
Good.
How does it look from the back? That's the question.
Less good. There's just less
It's
detail.
covered by the trees.
Yeah, the vines actually help back there.
Yeah. Oh my god, the farm is still over here.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
So now that the building is done, we just need to do a few more details inside. I want to extend this hopper chain down a little bit and put a ceiling in here. Apparently these vines are very essential to the server, so they're not going anywhere. All right, that's looking good enough. Now for the ceiling, I think I want to do some more mangrove wood. So we're just going to fill that in. Oops. Okay, it's a little bit messy, but hey, that is good enough for us. Simple little ceiling in here, and yeah, it looks like we're good to go. Oops, just had to fix this one hopper. And with that, we're going to go ahead and call this project officially done, for now at least. But before I end the episode, I want to show you guys a couple things. First, there's a little bit of action going on in the nether, which I'm going to show you. And it looks like somebody's building over here, which I'm very excited for as well. So let's see what's happening on the other side of this portal. Wow, this is magnificent.
Oh, isn't it great? It also goes up too on the other side.
Nice. Well done. Oh,
I think
Wow.
yeah, that goes down to the lava.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I hate walking full sand.
Yeah.
It's literally the only reason why I did it.
Whoa.
I'm hoping I only gotten skeletons and magma, but I'm assuming we should be able to spawn other.
Okay. Oh, this is really nice.
Wow.
Cool, cool. So anyways, that's going to be the end of the episode. We just got our very first blaze rod, so I guess we'll have to do something exciting with those next time. But thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.
Yep.
Oh.